It's Tanya. I want to have a conversation today, y'all. I am over it trying to hire somebody. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm not gonna get in here and complain about it, but just know it has been interesting. So I was sitting up here thinking just before I got ready to do this video, and I got an idea. Excuse me. I got an idea. And I'm hoping that, which I think it should be okay. It is. I'm looking to just kind of go at this thing in a different way. I want to reach out to people who want to start a business on a part-time basis. You want to start a business and you may need a little more interaction with how to get that business going. So it's like I'm really looking for somebody to partner with. Like I can show you how to get started in business, get you up and running, and you can either do it by yourself or you can start to expand and grow the business. And I'm at a point of I have to grow in business right now because, guys, this is the deal. I have, for those of you who do not know, I'm tongue tied. I'm a licensed financial professional, which is just a fancy way of saying I got my insurance license. Okay. Backstory. Because some people, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, but it's like, I think a lot of times it's so much misconception. It's a lot of misconception, but then one thing I think that if you get to understand different aspects of the businesses, like it's different things that you can do with that license, that very same license. Okay. And I guess to kind of break it down, like when I first got in to the business, first got licensed, my first piece of work, as they say, license, I worked in more of an agency where I went to an office once a week, but I was out in the field, meaning going to people's house and seeing clients. They already had a book of business that I worked, but I went each month and collected. That kind of business is called a debit business. And that's when I first got started. I guess you can say, I'm not going to say, because I didn't know no better, but I didn't know no better. I ain't going to lie to you. I didn't know no better, but it's still a need. There are people who they still go and the insurance man or insurance woman come to their house every month. Why is that a good thing? Like, it just depends on how you look at it. Because some people, they get in there just to make a quick little money because they paid. You're an employee basically, who's licensed. So they make you captive, meaning you can't work for another company. You can't do no other business. You have to just work for them. And I, number one, that wasn't really my thing. You wasn't finna captive me, nothing. But I just, at that time, just getting started, I enjoyed working with the people. I'm not gonna lie, it did give me freedom. I didn't have to clock in. It was still my business, but I was still tied, captive to their agency. So from there, I did pretty good in that business. And then I decided to go independent. Now, independent is basically me. You have a couple different ways you can go independent. Some independents go and work with a company. They'll contract with a company. They'll go get a writing number. Once you are licensed, it ain't nothing for you. Long as your business is straight, meaning you ain't got no record or not, no you good. Everything is good. You can pass the background. You just contract with them, learn the product, and go to work. That's fine, but you have to. That's why a lot of times you'll get people who just do one thing, like I had did final expense. It was just one thing, I could focus on that. It was needed. I dealt with the elderly, and I had a company I just ran that business through. They provided me with leads, but I had to pay for the leads. Okay, the first company, I want to, because this is important. The first company, remember, I was like an employee. They gave me a book of business when I walked in the door that I worked, but I didn't own it. I was just an employee servicing their clients and building that book of business. That's the first, called captive. The second is independent. When you work with companies, some companies are going to offer you leads. Some, and if they really, mostly in final expense, which is what I worked for many years, you're going to pay for those leads. Sometimes it could be $25 and $30 per lead, and then it's not always guaranteed. So they will give you basically like a line of credit, which is still like, long as you grow business, you good. But you end up taking, it's the cost of doing business. You can look at that, but I was looking, my stuff be like $10,000 and $15,000 because I'm working. So I did that for a while. I did well in that, and then I just got tired of all of it, because I have other things that I can do. And that's another thing with me. I've always had multiple streams of income. So if I start doing something, and I make money in everything that I do, but if I get in something and it starts, you know what I'm saying? I do what I do because I want to do it, not because I got to. You understand? It's a big difference. And so that's the second type of independent. But then you have what's called a broker, which is what I am now. Same license. I do have life and health. It's just how you position yourself. Now, as a broker, I've contracted. I have the best way to explain it is like this. I am a company that has contracted with another company, and now I have access to all the companies in the financial industry, all on one platform. I am in a team, or I'm in a corporation of other people. I'm in a group of people just like me that's working together, and we have this big community. I know that I said a mouthful, but what I'm saying is, it's my business. I could do it how I want to. But I happen to have connected with a group of people who already have a system going, who already have everything that I need going. All I got to do is plug in. But see, it's different because now it's mine. See what I'm saying? And those are the things that I think it's just business. It was a lot more to this business that was really being exposed to me. And in the beginning, of course, agencies want employees. I get it. But at the end of the day, what does that person really own? You doing all of that and building up this business you're doing this to set up what's called your residual income, which is the part they don't tell you because you don't get that as an employee. But when you get independent, you don't really know. You just working. You just grinding. You know what I'm saying? And you're not. And I stayed in that mode for a good bit and really wasn't thinking about retirement. I'm independent. I didn't have a company or anything that was with a 401k. I didn't have that. So if you don't really understand the whole financial aspect of it and thinking about your older self. You have to get your business in order. What are you working for? Are you just working to pay bills now? Or are you working to, yes, live your life, but yet set up and save up for your later days when you're not working? What, you just gonna depend on Social Security? Oh no. And most companies don't give retirements anymore. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to handle your and manage your 401k, then oh well, they don't care. And then a lot of people are independent contractors who don't have it set up. So what does that mean for later on? That's the part we need education on. So what I'm saying is, I have taken things that affect us in everyday life and incorporated having my insurance license with education, and now bringing that together and building up a business. That's what I do. And it's been 13 years now. 13 years now, and I'm come by the end of the month, first of the month, I have now expanded the office size. Expanded the office size. So you'll get a chance to see the grand opening. But my point is that there's a lot of information. There's a lot of opportunities. And I hate to say opportunities because it sounds, but that's what it is. It's, you just need to know what's available. I think that was my biggest thing being an entrepreneur. I kind of had my own lane I was in. Yeah, you try to learn about different things, but I was really just focused on being productive. What's going to give me money now? And, because I have children. I had to get it. I didn't have time to be waiting. So, and then I needed to have my time. I needed to have flexibility because at any moment I need to make a move. I ain't got time to be, requesting. No, I'm out. So that's my lifestyle. I've designed everything around the way I am. I'll just say that, the way I am. And that's what works for me. So I have to have freedom, period. So it has allowed me to do just that. So I know now we 12, 13 minutes into the video. Let me get to my point. That's what I really want to focus on. Do you have your insurance license? Let's just have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know how the industry works within what you're doing? Are you being shown all the opportunities that you really have just as a licensed person? You know what I'm saying? You could have you as a person who got their license today can have a big, you can have like a State Farm or something, and you don't have to spend all that. See, the good thing is it's just a lot of stuff. I probably can't even say it all on YouTube, but you reach out to me, because I think from a business standpoint, especially now, you're able to do everything on virtual. We still have people who do it from home, but we have offices here, but where the people like, other agents in the area, you can come and use the office and just do your appointments that you do on Zoom or something like that, or people coming in. We have a lot of different, whichever way you want to do it, we have that, is what I'm saying. So I think, that's my focus. Is just if you have a license or you desire to get your license, especially if you're here in Texas, if you're here in Houston, I'm gonna say that if you're in my area, you should come to the office. Come talk to me. That's what I would much rather you do. Just come talk to me, or you can call me, whatever, whichever you're comfortable with. But reach out to me, because I have, especially if, it's for whomever, men, women, but I'm really more partial to us women, especially us women with children, because sometimes we just have to be able to be prepared for whatever comes up, whether we have a spouse or not. And most times, you know, if we don't and we have children, we got a lot of responsibility. And the one thing that I couldn't, I wouldn't even allow in my spirit, in my nothing, I was not going to allow something to keep me away from my children. I wouldn't, I didn't mind hustling because that's what I do. That's what I did. But that meant running here. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm still within reach. You know what I'm saying? I'm not clocked in for 8-10 hours somewhere and I can't get out and I got to go through hoops and doggone loops. No, will not. So, and a lot of people, that's which was the whole purpose of the video. A lot of people are tired of working for other people. And that's it. Don't work for nobody else. If that's how you feel and it's getting on your, just call me. Because it's like, it's only so much I can say on YouTube, but you get the gist of it. This business is what you're looking for. If you're tired of working for somebody else, you want to work for yourself, but maybe you don't understand how to go into your own business. See, that's the part. I was so used to contract with a company, running leads, and just like I was my own employee. I was self-employed, but now I moved to more business ownership. And it took me getting mentored on how to actually run a business. I was one of the people I just do it all. Do it all. No staff, no help, no nothing. Just do it all. Run myself crazy. Why? Because we had that mindset. That's all right. I do it myself. I don't need none of it. You have to. That's a mindset. That's all I can say. And the majority of the biggest thing, I guess, is what I'm saying is that the mentorship that I'm getting, the mindset development, the masterminds that I'm a part of have helped me as a person to grow, to change, you change your thoughts, you change your life. And that is like facts for real. Because if your thoughts is always negative and poverty mindset or whatever it is, if your mindset is not something that's always serving you, then your whole life is going to be the experience of the things that you keep in your thoughts. That will be your experience. Facts. I'm talking about what I know. They say I'm telling you what God loves. But anyway. Reach out to me. So I can tell you about it. I think that, like I said, I'm sitting up here, y'all. I have more work available than I can even handle. I had to slide in here in this video and add a couple things. I have more work than I'm able to even handle right now, which is a good thing. Because one point that I did not hit, I did hit the point of how when certain companies you work with, you contract with, and then you get leads and then you have to pay for your leads. Well, here's the thing. We don't have to pay for our leads. At least right now, we're getting them at no cost. And that's wonderful. And we have a lot. So I'm really specifically looking for people who are in Texas, in Houston, mainly for the Houston area, because they are really showing love. That's all I'm saying. They're really showing love. They're really trying to help us build and expand by giving us a whole lot. And now it's just a matter of who is looking to do something. Because I'm doing all I can do. And I'm not even gonna worry about trying to hire nobody. That's over with. Over and done. I am focusing on my business, which that's what I'm gonna continue to do. Just the look of when you grind and just working on the phone. I'm sorry. But I'm also just looking for people who are looking who want to do the same. And that's it. That's a wrap. I called a staffing company today to get some help, but I think that's the wrong approach. I don't want. That's not even what I want. I need people who want to come out of the workforce, who want to build a business, a real business for themselves. But we do it a little different. I'm not dressy. I mean, I'm pretty laid back and casual. I mean, and the way we do business now, it just don't require all of that. I'm glad I can don't have to be worrying about ripping and running and going here and there. At some point it may get back to that, but I have gotten real comfortable, just like a lot of my clients. They've gotten real comfortable talking to you either on the phone or talking to you on Zoom. So the way business, we talked about this already. I've talked about this so much, and it's just funny that now we're in it. But the way business is conducted is so much different now. Are you able to adjust? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's really happening is that everything is shifting. People have gotten accustomed to being at home. They don't want to. They're now, I guess, with the benefits or whatever, there's no need. But here's the thing: fast food restaurants are they got the capital to go ahead and put robots in there. It'll be cheaper for them to just have one, maybe two people on deck. You know what I'm saying? Because now you've created a need for them to make a change and an adjustment in their workforce. I've seen fast food restaurants that were closed because of a staffing issue. So, it may be nice for the moment, and I understand we've been through a lot. I understand, but the reality of it is it's not going to always be this way, and you know how they do. This country thrives on drama. Like I said, I don't want to get started talking on here on YouTube because, anyway. But reach out to me. Reach out to me so that we can. If you are a person who is looking to get their insurance license and you're looking to learn how to do a business, your business, okay? You want to come in and get a business started and be the CEO of your own business, if that makes sense. Come in and like build a corporation. Nobody, that part, just like I said, that part, show you how to do that. Walk you through every day, showing you how to build a business like that. But that's for the conversation. We'll talk about that later. Reach out to me if that's something that you're interested in. And yeah, because I wish I would have known this a long time ago. Long time ago. But all you can do is start where you are. This is Tanya Rochelle. Been good talking to you. Bye-bye.